Hey, what's going on, guys? 3D Icicle Freeze here, and as you can judge by the title, I want to analyze Pokemon Sun and Moon and the trailer. So, because I noticed some things, and you might not have caught them, so I thought it would be cool to analyze it a little bit more. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and let's play the video. I'm going to be watching and stopping it a little bit. I hate to say it because I hate those people.
Celebrating all Pokemon trainers. '96, 1999, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2013, and in 2016.
Okay, so, real quick. First, at this first frame here, you can see a Pokemon. It looks a lot like Pikachu. The thing is, though, if you look at Pikachu's ears, they really don't look similar to Pikachu's ears. They look a little different. They kind of have like a... I mean, no, you could argue they do look similar, but it definitely... In terms of Pikachu's design from 6th Gen, it definitely looks a lot different. Let's go to the next frame here. You can see that there's a Pokemon that definitely looks like Pikachu above, but then you have a Pokemon that looks not as, you know, I'm stuttering on my words here, but it definitely doesn't look the same. I mean, you can see there are definitely a lot of similarities, but I don't know, I wouldn't say that that looks like Pikachu. I feel like Pikachu has a bigger head. You can even see above that his cheeks, like his red cheeks, are closer to his eyes. This one, they're farther away. So, it makes you kind of speculate. I wonder if that's like another, electric type, that they're, that's going to be like a Pikachu knockoff. Because, I mean, we've already seen many Pikachu knockoffs where, I mean, heck, we've seen Pachirisu, we've seen Dedenne. I guess a Mulga could kind of be seen as one. So, I mean, we've already seen these, so I'm wondering if this is going to be the next one. Let's go to the next main frame here. As you can see here, you have the new, what's hopefully going to be the new designs of the Pokemon Center, which I think is really freaking cool. I mean, it's true, that might not be the Pokemon Center. It could be like a Pokeball shop or something, but just judging by the colors, I would imagine it would be the Pokemon Center. Real quick, I just want to get to it real quick. Here in this frame, you have a bunch of these trucks and cars, which are really cool. Which makes you think, that'd be cool if there was a Pokemon game where cars and trucks, like, drove around. Because, I mean, in X and Y, it's true there were cars and trucks, but they never actually moved. It was a city just of people who walked. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's really awesome, Luminasa City was really cool. But, I mean... to think that they're designing trucks and cars for Pokemon is a really cool concept. And I like how even you can see that there's like Pokeball trucks, so it makes you wonder if like maybe like they'll give you a cell phone and like if you need like to buy repels or buy Pokeballs, you can call them in and they'll drive to you or something. Again, I'm just kind of making things up and speculating, but I mean, then you go to the left and you see that there's a yellow truck and that kind of almost looks like a fire hydrant truck. It kind of looks like a, like a fireman truck. Because, I mean, heck, you have the Blastoise, which would shoot out the fires. Then you have, like, this safari-type truck, and it's kind of hard for me to see. But you have someone that... I mean, you have Machoke in the back, and then you have, I think, 2 other Pokemon. So, and then you have that guy in the front with, like, a really big chin, and it makes you wonder. And then there's that girl, too. Kind of reminds me of Misty. I don't know why. I know it doesn't look like her, but... you know, I wonder if those 2 characters will actually be in the next one. Or if, you know, heck, they're just kind of like regular NPCs. Okay, so... if you stop here, you can see that there's 4 different pictures. One is really cool because if you look in the top right, it's really got that familiar 3D model that when you enter like a house in Pokemon X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, if you look at that top square, you know, that top right square, I think that's really cool. I feel like that's very similar to what we see when you enter a house, which I like a lot. The top left one is definitely really cool because you can see that there's like this whole, you know, outside area, and I like how they put the yellow truck in there. Very cool. The bottom left one's, it kind of just looks like a building. You can't see too much of it. And the bottom right, kind of same thing. There's not a lot. I feel like there's a lot going on in the bottom right, but unfortunately it's a little difficult to see. But it kind of looks like a house layout, which I think is pretty cool. But really, what's even more interesting is what's over to the right. As you can see, you have a female and male trainer over here to the right, and then the female trainer has like luggage. So it kind of makes you think, oh, this kind of looks like a hotel or something, which is, you know, interesting to speculate because it could be. Then you have, now this is I think the most interesting part. You have Horsey, a statue of Horsey, and then if you look in the background, you can see that there's like big pictures of Pokemon on the buildings, and you have, I always mispronounce his name, but you have Chinchou, Staryu, and Spheal. And, well, that makes you wonder, oh, well, these are all older Pokemon. Heck, you have Horsey and Staryu from Gen 1, you have Spheal from Gen 3, and Chinchou from, I believe, Gen 2. So, that makes you wonder, oh, Sun and Moon probably will have older Pokemon in the main series. Because I would imagine that this hotel or this building right here probably isn't something in the after game. I doubt that they would show that. I feel like it would just be during the, you know, the main story. So that's something interesting to speculate, because something I've noticed over the years is that every other gen tends to have more new Pokemon than old Pokemon. For example, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Pokemon Black and White, they all have majority new Pokemon. Yes, it's true they do have older Pokemon, but for the most part, they all have newer Pokemon. In Gen 1, obviously it's a new game, they have a lot of new Pokemon. Obviously, you know, that's that goes without saying. But Gen 3, Pokemon Emerald, you have a lot more new Pokemon than you do old Pokemon. You have Slackoff, Sharpedo, I mean, forget about it. There's definitely more new Pokemon than there are old Pokemon in that game. In terms of that, you can cash. Then in Black and White, heck, your whole experience prior to the after game is literally new Pokemon. So, pretty awesome. And then if you look at Gen 2, 4, and 6, you can see that there's a majority older Pokemon. Gen 2, there are way less Pokemon that there are in Gen 1. Gen 4, I don't even feel like I have to go into this, because in Platinum you literally find Graveler. I mean, you know, in Diamond and Pearl you find Ponyta all the time. Like, I mean, forget about it. There's a lot of old Pokemon in that game. And then in X and Y, that goes without saying as well, because there's Megas, which I don't really count Megas as new Pokemon. I kind of count them as just like additions to the old Pokemon. But I mean, yeah, heck, there were, I don't know the exact number, but there was like 90 something. So I mean, I definitely think that this game I'm surprised because I feel like it's 7th gen. It should have more new Pokemon. And hopefully that's going to be the case, because I think everybody's pretty much hoping for that there's going to be a majority of new Pokemon, and of course some Megas and old Pokemon along the way, but I definitely think that it would be really cool if they added a lot more new Pokemon to the next game, and I think that that's actually a very high possibility based off of what we've seen in terms of, you know, past generations. Anyway, let's play the video here. Let's continue the frames. Now, really quick here, I want to go back a little bit to like 148 of the video. You can see it kind of looks like a design of Fletchling, or it kind of looks like the basic bird-type Pokemon. Now, I truly believe that this is part of the design for the Route 1 bird Pokemon, because they are probably going to use the same exact, you know, I guess they're not called sprites. I guess just like, I guess I could just call them the Pokemon. Like, you know, they're not going to remake Fletchling's design. They're probably going to use those same 3D models. I don't think they're going to change anything. So, with that said, they're not going to remake Fletchling's design. So, this would lead me to believe that this is probably going to be the new bird-type Pokemon design. And obviously, it's an extremely primitive form. So obviously they're going to do a lot more with it. You know, again, like, the game hasn't even come out. They could change its design totally, you know. So, but I would imagine that this is the basis for it. And then I like how, unfortunately I can't read Japanese, but I like how you have, like, all these little Japanese words and all these, like, options and whatnot. And I think that's really cool. And he kind of, like, puts the color there. And then,
Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
Finishes out.
Available worldwide in 9
different languages. Coming holiday 2016. Anyway, so again, they definitely leave us with a little bit, which I really like a lot. I know that there's some things on different websites. Like, I know that there was this leaked thing where it was like different types of the next generation. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be true, but like, I don't really think that we should jump to that yet. But anyway, guys, I really hope you liked this video. I know there wasn't too much to explore, but I think it is really cool that we can kind of analyze, you know, what we can see in the trailer, and I think it's just really awesome. And it's amazing that Pokemon's come so far. If you haven't already, they're putting out Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the 3DS. Definitely check those out. Those games are great. And, yeah, definitely, you know, like this video and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. Thank you.